Let's try this again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Dortmund Talk episode 3. It's been a long time since I've done one. It's been a very long time, and I apologize for that. I was going to do some rumor videos, but by the time I record, it comes out the next day. That's when I can upload and edit and stuff. So if that happened, usually the rumors would change or something comes up and it completely ruins the video. So I decided, screw it. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to try it anymore. So I was gonna wait until like concrete signings and sales were happened. So now since it all is done and laid to rest and the window is finally over, I'm gonna go over each signing, which is only Batshuayi, but each player that was sold, players that could have been sold, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. I already recorded this before, but things happen and webcams don't just decide to work, or Premiere just doesn't like to do anything right. So I'm back at it again, but let's start off with a bang. Actually, let's start off with Subotic. He's been at the club for 10 years and he finally left. It's very sad that he left, but it was right. He doesn't get any play time, and he wasn't going to be in the starting 11. There's just no point of him staying if he wasn't going to play. Because the World Cup's coming up, and maybe he wants to do that, or maybe he just wanted more game time, which I'm pretty sure that was it. And 10 years at Dortmund, I respect the decision. It's his decision, and I feel it's the right one. So he's there for a good 18 months. He has like a half a year on the contract with, say, Etienne. That's how you pronounce her name. I'm pretty sure it is, but if not, I'm sorry. But yeah, he's there for 18 months. It's a great club, Aubameyang kind of convinced him actually to join. That's what he came out and said. So it makes sense though, because Aubameyang came from there. That's where he came from before he joined Dortmund. And he said that it's like a family club. It's almost a bit like Dortmund in a sense, how the fans and the players get along very well. The club, really cares about everybody and everything. So I think it's a perfect move for Subotic. So yeah, I'd give this one a good A, because it was the right move for Subotic. Now, I'm not going to give ratings for all of them. I just thought that was a good one. So I just wanted to, say A+ to that. But on the other hand, let's move on to the one that's probably the most emotional one that happened, that everybody is hurting still about, including me. I'm actually devastated still. Bartra. Marc Bartra has left Dortmund to Real Betis. Very, very sad. He's back in Spain, in Sevilla. It's very hard to kind of gather that and go like, wow, he actually is gone. And it's so weird seeing him gone, because he was a person that was so close to the club, only being there for a year and a half almost. He was so close to the club, and the fans, he was so emotionally connected with, and he always communicated with them. He was almost like Grosskreutz in a sense, how Grosskreutz was very close to the fans. Same with Subotic, like the year when we won the title. He went out from his car in this Dortmund parade that was happening after the title, jumped on top of the car, and he was just screaming with the fans and yelling, and it was so nice to see, and it was amazing. The time was just awesome. And Bartra was pretty much like Subotic and Grosskreutz. He was just so connected with the fans that fast after being there for only a year and a half. So you wonder why, he's being a little more missed than Aubameyang, because yes, Aubameyang did tons for this club. He's been there for 4 years, almost 5, and he scored tons of goals and everything, but it's just the way he left and how he wasn't as connected to the fans as Bartra was, and wasn't as I guess you could say mature like Bartra. Kind of dipped for Aubameyang. So Bartra leaving was definitely more hurtful than Aubameyang. So, and that's a weird thing too. You think Aubameyang would be more missed in a sense, but Bartra was definitely the one that really hit us hard, and I still, like I said, am just hurt by it. But it's 100% understandable, because either he wants to go back to Spain because of family, because of the whole bus attack that's still hurting him. But he came out and said that that's false, and said that that he's fine, he's past it, and that he actually is pretty much he's excited for what's ahead for the future. He's even more determined than ever. It's actually just gave him this big boost, and that's nice though. Like, I'm glad he's back to that motivation and everything. Not saying he wasn't before, but like he's even more motivated than before, and it's nice to see him wanting more. And it's weird him going to Real Betis of all clubs. But I feel like maybe he'll really show his potential and what we didn't see. We saw glimpses of his potential, but not all of it. And I'm pretty sure there he could probably show a little more. Maybe other clubs can snap him up, And he deserves to go to another big club. He's just such a good player. But yeah, it's just so weird. And then Stoker, I think, was a big part of the reason why he left, because he dropped him out of the squad multiple times. Never even started him, actually. I don't even think he even subbed him in. He didn't have him in the squad sometimes. Yeah, I don't. Stoker even said that he wasn't really impressed with him. He made a lot of mistakes in training, whatever. And I just didn't understand that, because I mean, yeah, people make mistakes, but he was pretty much singling out Bartra, and it's kind of sucks because right now Akanji, he's actually kind of singling him out a little bit. I feel like, because he said that our defense is already good and it's hard fitting another defender in, and then he left Akanji out of the Europa League squad, which is understandable because we want our striker Batshuayi to come with us because we need one, so that's understandable. But at the same time, he's kind of just leaving Akanji out. Yeah, he's putting him on the bench, but he's not starting him and he's not subbing him in. It's like, he needs game time, dude. Like, he joined for a reason, so you might want to start him or something. But anyways, Bartra, he's going to be deeply missed. I'm going to miss him. I wish him all the best at Real Betis. I hope he gets a big move sometime in the next coming years, because he deserves it. He deserves everything. And now we go to the one that has been rumored for years, months, and it's finally over. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, or Aubameyang, as we like to say after he scores, he's finally left, and he's at Arsenal. We got 56 million euros from it, and it's the right deal. I feel like maybe could have gotten a little more, but it's a decent amount of money we got from him. And the way he left wasn't good. He left on pretty bad intentions. He didn't mean it, I would say, but he kind of did a Dembele in a sense, because he kind of forced it, because he wasn't showing up to things. He got suspended 3 times not during the season, but overall. And it's just, I don't know, his personality definitely changed in the months. He definitely kind of did a Dembele a little bit, which is just irritating. It's like, I know you wanted to move, but so what? You didn't get it, so just wait. But he just didn't want to wait, and he came out and said in his little apology. I don't even think it's an apology letter. It's just really weird and odd how he's like, oh, he started off saying that he's sorry that he did this, but I wanted to move last summer and I didn't, so now it's meant to be. It's like, why would you start off a sorry letter like that? It just doesn't make any sense. But then he goes on and says, he didn't mean it in bad intentions. He meant it in good faith. And, he was just he was saying sorry, but also, like, confessing things. And then, he's thanked the club for everything. And then, that was pretty much it. That was it. He apologized, sort of. Pretty much said, hey, I wanted to leave already, so I'm glad I left. And thanks for everything. So, yeah, it wasn't the best apology and goodbye letter, but that's what we got from him. And when he said, but Alba is crazy, and ha ha ha, like, I was like, what? You just don't say that in the letter. It just doesn't make any sense. If you look at Giroud's letter and Mark Bartra's letter, they're completely different, and they're definitely goodbye letters compared to Aubameyang's. But anyways, yeah, he left off really weird from Dortmund. So it's good, though. It's good that he left. He was creating a little bit of toxicity within the club because of his attitude and his personality and everything. I don't think a lot of the squad really cared for him much anymore. The younger guys, like Sancho, Pulisic, they were getting along with him still. But the older people, I should say older people, but like, the veterans or the more mature players, were kind of getting annoyed of him, it seemed. A lot of them did. And a lot of them didn't even say like goodbye or anything on Twitter like other people did with Bartra, which is kind of weird. I think the players actually did kind of get fed up with him, which makes sense because he was starting to become a bit of a problem with the club. So, but yeah, it's the right thing to do. Now we have Batshuayi on loan, but yeah, it's good that it happened. It was the right move by the club. A lot of people are like, "Oh wow, you sold another star." It's like, well, I mean, this time we actually had to. Like, there was just no other option. He had to go. I do really want to say quick that there was a tiny rumor that happened before the window closed. It was actually supposed to happen during the window, the deadline day. Schürrle was going to probably go, I think, on loan or be sold to Swansea City. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. But then Yarmolenko got injured. And that completely took that idea and thought anything away from that. And I was so depressed. I was like, oh, come on, man. Just let Schürrle go. I don't want him here anymore. He's not good. And he plays pretty well in a 4-4-2 with Isaac. You know, he played really well. But he's not good, man. You know, he hasn't played his top level, you know, ever since back when, you know, he played pretty well at Chelsea, but after that he just went downhill and he's done nothing for us, you know. It's just like, I want him gone. Please, I don't want him here anymore. So I'm hoping in the summer we get rid of him. I hope we get rid of tons of players in the summer. Like Schmelzer, Şahin, Castro, Schürrle, like I said. I kind of want Yarmolenko gone because, yes, I mean, we're not giving a lot of time to, you know, get used to the Bundesliga, but, you know, he's just not that good. He started off really well, but now he just kind of sucks, and he misses every shot we give him. He's missed so many sitters. It's like, dude, do you know how to score? You were brought here to score, and you can't score. What the heck's going on? So I want him gone. Piszczek, you know, he should stay. He's doing all right. He's not like the best, but I think he'd be okay with being like a secondary, like a substitute, you know. And then Weidenfeller, he's leaving, so that's fine. But it's just so many other players that we just need a complete rebuild in the squad. It just needs to happen. So yeah, that's one little crazy thing that could have happened on the deadline day. Schürrle going, but Yarmolenko's injury stopped that, unfortunately. Down to the new man in town, the new Batman. Batshuayi is at Dortmund, my friends. Oh, I'm so happy that he's here. I'm so happy. Oh my god, I was hoping we'd go for him. I was saying Anthony Modeste, we were gonna get him, Zapata, and I was like, no, get a striker that's good. Jesus, I don't want these old guys or these no names. You know, I want a striker that is known, a well-known striker that's good. Batshuayi, that's what I wanted. Batshuayi, and we got it. We didn't buy him, unfortunately. There's no buy option as well in the loan, but we could still snap him up in the summer. I mean, we could, and I hope we do, especially if he plays really well with us. Definitely grab him. Dortmund, please. Grab him if he plays really well. But if he doesn't, I don't know. Just think about it still. But still, like, I'm so happy Batshuayi is here at Dortmund because he is a perfect replacement for Aubameyang. He's going to help us so much. He's played so well at Chelsea, but I mean, he's only gotten subbed in and everything. He doesn't really have a lot of starts, but he has a lot of goals just for playing these substitute roles in like few games. Like, he's actually pretty good still. I think it was 19 goals in 43 games, if I'm correct. I think I might be wrong, but I think that's what I read, which is pretty decent for like a substitute role and not playing a lot. So I can't wait until he plays. This video is going to come out when we go against Cologne, so I'm hoping he plays very well today, because I mean, I'm hoping he has like a hat trick, maybe a brace, scores a goal, you know. Guys, I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, I hope he plays. I hope he starts. He probably won't start only because he just joined. He might just come off on like the second half or something like that, or come on the second half. So we'll see what happens, but I hope he plays. I am so happy that we got him. The new Batman's in town, and I just cannot wait until I see him on the pitch. It's going to be amazing. And I'm off. Thank God I'm actually off on a day Dortmund plays, so I get to watch them. I haven't watched them in ages, and it's so nice to see. So I'm hoping I get to see Royce, Batshuayi, and Pulisic up front. Oh, dreams can come true, guys. I'm telling you right now. Dreams can come true, and I'm hoping I can sit there on my couch, watch that TV, and just see the three just the magic happened. I can't wait. So it was a good deal for Dortmund. Like I said, unfortunately, it's no buy option or a buy. It's just a loan. But still, great replacement as we look for a striker to replace Aubameyang. All right, and that's it, guys. That is all I had to talk about. It was all the controversies, the signings, and all the good stuff that happened in this winter transfer window. It's actually a really good transfer window too. All the stuff that's happened in other clubs, you know, Sanchez and all that good stuff going. Arsenal doing some good business, but yeah, it's been a crazy window, and we sold 3 players. Got a good replacement for Aubameyang for the meantime. But yeah, I think it's a great window for us. We got rid of a problem. We got rid of a a player that was good but just needed to go because of game time and everything. And Bartra was the bad one. Like I don't want him to go. I want him to come back. If I can have all 7 Dragon Balls, I wish him to come back. That's all I'm just saying right now. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. That would be awesome. And subscribe if you are new, because I will be doing Dortmund talks more frequently. I will try my best to. I've been kind of slacking off on it, like I said, because of the whole transfer going on and everything. So now that's done, and I'll focus on other things, we can probably get back to it. So yeah, if you guys like this, like I said, hit that like button. I will see you guys next time. Peace.